Having a positive confidence about yourself means everything.
I never would have thought that one of my biggest personality traits would be a club that I'm in.
Having an environment where we are fostering your ability to articulate your opinions and your thoughts and have respectful conversations with people you may or may not agree with, I think is important no matter what.
Today we are at the 62nd Youth Legislature Conference in 2023, and it's very exciting.
What are we doing for high school students is creating a platform for them to use their voice, be change makers, learn more about policy.
Participating in the Youth in Government Conference helps you to see the future CEOs, the future bankers, the future lawyers, the future doctors, the future students who are going to help run the state of Louisiana and run the country.
Before conference, delegates think of an issue in the state that they really want to address, that they really care about, and then they write a bill and submit it. And then once we get here, we debate bills, and then we challenge their constitutionality in our own Supreme Court.
It's amazing. You go into one of those chambers and you'll see the kids leading everything, telling each other your time is up, or clarifying things, or telling each other to be respectful.
As a delegate, I did an education bill whenever I had a bill. A few weekends I was just searching stuff up and seeing what would be interesting, seeing what might be debatable, and seeing where Louisiana could really benefit.
Being able to stand in front of a room full of your peers and debate something specifically that you feel is important to you, I feel that it just gives them the added courage.
As a director at the laboratory school, it's important for me to make sure my kids have the same exposure that I had growing up.
I started with this program when I was in high school, enjoyed my time as a high school student, and I saw the impact that it had on myself and also on my peers.
When a child is able to make connections outside of school, whether it's a club or a sport, it changes them.
I believe the parliamentary procedures and just learning about the government policy altogether helps them later on in life understand exactly what's going on in their particular state.
I want to be a prosecutor, but I want to focus in domestic violence and sexual assault. When I was sitting in committee my first year and I heard people passionately talking about those topics, I was like, wow, I want to be a part of the change that they want to make.
When I was little, I wanted to be a pediatrician, and then I came into this club and it completely changed everything. Suddenly, I was all about policy.
My voice has an impact. My thoughts, they have an impact. And maybe I can impact more than one person at a time.
I became like a fluent public speaker. You would never know that I was the shy kid in class. I learned how to make friends. I learned how to speak up for what I believe in. And youth in government really helped me become confident in my voice and who I am.
They get a chance to meet students from across the state, from various backgrounds, from various ethnicities, and you get a chance to see how other individuals are thinking. Jeremy Miller, who's the state director for the Y, has done a great job keeping this program going, and so that's what I'm looking to see, that continuous engagement for our students.
I've had tons of kids in my clubs that say, this has changed my whole high school experience. I've had kids who went from making F's to A's because they grew in confidence from the club.
I've gained so many friends, I've gained so much trust within the people around me, but also trust within myself.
The thing about life is being able to build relationships, and I think this program helps kickstart that. It creates an opportunity for students to come together from all across the state, debate bills, but most importantly, make new friends.